What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 21 of the survival series, and today we are going to 100% complete our EXP farm. But first, I want to bring a couple things, including a bunch of this moss block, so I can make the moss carpet, and I can cover all the dirt that I'm going to place, which I need more of, which is, I got tons of dirt. I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I'm going to bring a bunch of this moss carpet stuff, and it's going to be amazing. Fill up the ender chest. No, it's not an ender chest. This is a shulker box. Fill up the shulker box. Feeling good. And I'll fill the rest with dirt. And that should be a really good start. I'm pretty sure I have tons of dirt in here, so I'm not even... Yeah, okay. We're good. Kind of want the grass blocks only. Nah, let's bring some dirt, too. That'll be a good start. Let's go do this. There it is. Alright, here is the game plan for today. I am going to first build the island that all this is going to sit on. It's going to look amazing, and then I'm going to cover it with the mossy carpet. And then hopefully the Enderman won't be able to steal my blocks anymore. And after that, we are going to finish the courtyard here, which shouldn't take too long. It's not going to be something like insane. It's just going to be like a nice courtyard. Maybe some bushes and stuff in a circle. Maybe some carpet. Maybe some cool things. We'll see. What is this doing here? Where did it come from? I have no idea where this was stolen from, and I can't even pick it up. I'm so happy that Endermen steal blocks. Okay, first things first, I need to figure out a way to connect these islands and not die. That's a good, yeah, that's a good one. The buildings themselves are pretty pretty much symmetrical, but I think the island itself is not going to be as symmetrical. I'm just gonna try to fill it in as much as possible on both sides and not worry about the island having symmetry, because that would be frustrating, and I think it might look better if the island is not symmetrical at all. I say not symmetrical at all, but it's probably gonna end up being pretty symmetrical still, even though I'm not gonna worry about symmetry here. I actually really enjoy building terrain because it makes a huge difference in such a short period of time. It's looking a little too, like, staircasey, so I might make a few changes here, but it's looking good so far. I just watched this guy steal one of my blocks, man. You're really gonna do that to me? That's my block. You can't just... Get out of here. Get out of here. Okay, so I covered up pretty much all of the dirt that I have down here with the mossy carpet, and they shouldn't be able to pick up any more of these blocks. I'm hoping that's the case. Obviously this guy has a block in his hand for some reason. I don't know why. Oh no, you can still pick it up. What's wrong with you? What? Oh, that's a big disappointment. How am I gonna stop these guys from picking these blocks up? You guys are a nuisance. No, they're picking up all my blocks. Stop picking up my blocks, guys. No. Oh, God. Oh, and I looked at him. Oh, my God. This is not good. I seriously don't know what to do now. Alright, so I just looked it up, and I don't think that Enderman can pick up any block that isn't like a natural block, like a dirt block or like a root block or something like that. If it's like a stone block, then they cannot pick it up. So what I'm thinking is I replace all the dirt that I've already placed down here with like some other kind of block, and then I'll just put the mossy carpet on top of that other block. Like maybe even like a brown concrete with the mossy carpet on top could look pretty good. It'll look kind of like dirt and they won't be able to pick it up. Maybe brown wool could work as well because it kind of has more of that dirt texture. I'm gonna get a couple brown blocks just so I can see how this can look, and they won't be able to steal all my stuff. These freaking losers, man. Stealing all my stuff. Okay, here's a few good options, and I'm thinking the brown wool is definitely the best one so far. We have the soul sand and brown concrete, but I think the wool looks probably the most like dirt, especially from afar. Yeah, I think the wool is the way to go, but I'm gonna need a better way of getting wool because Right now I can only get about, okay, it's so loud over here. Right now I can only get about a stack and a half every like 10 minutes maybe from these guys. So I need to improve that. I need to get more wool faster. I'm creating a really nice flat space for all of my sheep, and I'm probably going to move my cows here as well. I just need to destroy this mountain essentially. Probably not the whole thing, probably just about to there, kind of where these trees end right there. That should be a good amount of space for a lot of cows and a lot of sheep. So I just gotta spend the next 30 minutes maybe cutting this down and placing some more dirt, and it'll be beautiful. Alright, half the mountain is gone, and I put some dirt down. Now I'm just gonna make 2 cages, one for the cows and one for the sheep, and hopefully this will work out perfectly for everyone involved. Let's get some wood, get some fences going here. Actually, instead of wooden fences, I'm gonna do stone fences because I got a lot of stone now. That mountain gave me a lot of materials, so might as well put it to good use. Okay, so it's not the prettiest thing in the world, but this will do. I'm gonna put the cows on that side and the sheep on this side, and everything will be fantastic. Alright, we are ready to let the sheep out. I have a nice pathway here they cannot escape from. So let's just let these guys be free for 5 seconds. Alright guys, follow me! Follow me to your new home. You guys look so stupid. Okay, we have successfully herded all of our sheep into this little den here. So let's block that off. They can have some wheat for being such good little sheepies. Come here, boys. Come on. Get some wheat. Make some babies, why don't you? Make yourselves useful. Make some children. Alright, just gotta do the cows now, and not to worry, guys. In case you've forgotten, we still have Tanner and Gwenstifer up here. In love. Alrighty, we have all our cows and all of our sheep. I did a little bit of breeding as well, and this is great. This is much better than having it in my house, because it's really annoying hearing these guys all the time. Yeah, this is good. Just gonna spend the next little while collecting wool and this brown dye stuff. What's this called? Cocoa? Yeah, cocoa beans. I can get the brown dye from the cocoa beans. Alright, I've been collecting for about, I'd say, an hour. And we have a bunch of brown wool now, so that's pretty good. We're going to see how far this gets us. Let's replace all this and see how it looks. Hopefully it looks good and not just weird. What I'm realizing now is I only have to do the top layer out of the wool, which is very helpful. I don't have to collect that much wool then. Everything else can still be dirt. They can't peel the dirt from underneath the wool. Honestly, looking pretty good. Let's add the moss carpet here and see if that makes it even better. Honestly, it looks pretty much the same. I think it looks really good. And they cannot steal my blocks anymore. Look at them. They're just standing there without blocks in their hands. Losers. I've made a few decisions. Well, actually just like one decision. I'm just going to use the wool for the top layer and then use dirt on the bottom layers here, as you can see, because it looks good. It looks pretty much the same. A little bit of a color difference, but that's not too big of a deal. From far away, it looks like actually amazing. And the dirt, like, literally is a million times easier to get. Wait, where am I? Oh my god, I was flying down. I was flying down. Okay. Yeah, the dirt looks good. That's all I'm trying to say. And it's way easier to get, so we're going to use dirt for the rest on the bottom. The first part of our island is completed, and I filled it with water so that these guys can't spawn inside of it. I already closed it off, though, so you'll just have to trust me that there's water inside there. Alright, I'll show you what's going on in here. Yeah, see? That is the inside of our first island. Completely covered in water. There's nowhere for me to stand, though. I literally just came up with this method, and I think somebody else has probably done it before, but I came up with it, man. I did it myself! And all I did was, I just made smaller and smaller rings, and look how amazing that looks already. Even without the rest of the dirt, I can already see the shape, and it's so much easier than what I was doing before, which was just like placing them and hoping that it comes together nicely. So this is gonna be so much better. I might go back and extend this one down a little bit further just to make it look a little bit better. But this right here is sick. I didn't light it up, though. I got a bit of a problem with these Endermen. This is awesome. This is awesome. I'm just going to try and build it and hopefully not die. Alright, never mind. I literally looked... I placed one block and I looked at the Enderman. And they're already stealing all my blocks. This is so annoying. I hate these guys, man. This is so dumb. The first layer's in on the big island, and I decided to put the water in first before the rest of the rings, so that I didn't have to do it after, because I think this would be the easier way of doing it. Also, if I fall, I have somewhere to catch myself, and less of these guys should be spawning as I build downward. It's just, it's a win-win-win-win-win in my books. Alright. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but that looks absolutely amazing. I've never made a floating island look better than that. That looks so good. I just need to get this one in, and then one more in the back there for this island as well. And then for the bridges, I'm going to just add a thinner layer of dirt. So it still looks like it's part of the island, but not as thick as this. And it'll look really, really good. Alright, all the dirt is finally in place. That looks so sick. All that's left to do now is to add some details in this center circle here. And I think I'm going to add maybe like a tree here or something. A nice big tree. Maybe some more wildlife on that side. And then I think we'll finally be at the end of this project. As for this circle here, I think I'm going to keep it with the same theme and whatnot, and have just the, what do you call these? I can't talk right now. Anyways, the walls, I'm going to get those going all the way around. But for the center, I think what I want is I want to cover it in carpet maybe. And maybe put something cool or fancy looking down on it. So let's just give it a shot. I've decided against the carpet idea because I realize these are all slabs and the carpets would have to float on top of them and it would just be awkward and weird. So I'm just putting in this really nice little water fountain here and destroying the ground, and I think that's gonna be enough, and it'll look really nice and it'll go along with the rest of the build as well. So there you have it. And there you have it. The courtyard is donezo and it looks awesome. I think this is awesome, dude. Honestly, I'm a genius. I just went back to my base and I gathered up a little bit of birch log because I'm going to use the stripped birch log in order to make this tree, because I want it to be as close to white as possible. It doesn't look like much yet, but once I get some leaves on here, it'll start to look much better. At least I hope it looks better. Alright, there it is. I think it looks pretty damn good for my... Actually, this is my first tree that I've ever built, just like without a sapling and some bone meal, you know what I mean? So I think it looks pretty decent. I wanted there to be more leaves on the top and like a little bit less on the bottom, and I think it worked out pretty well. Let me know what you think in the comments if you think this is a good tree or not, but I think it looks pretty good. And one more look from afar. Oh yeah. I'm not going to put one on this side because I want the asymmetry with the tree. It's all symmetrical except for the tree. It's a nice little touch there. I added a couple leaves here and there on this side, and I wanted to do the same on the other side, but I ran out of leaves, and I am out of time as well. So, I'm going to end this episode here, guys. It is finally completed, except for a couple of leaves, essentially, and I think it looks absolutely amazing. If you think it looks amazing as well, please leave a like on this video. Thank you for watching, and see you next one. Peace.